Hey guys, today is all about handbags. I just wanted to sit down and share with you guys some of the bags in my collection that I've been reaching for the most and some bags that I haven't really been reaching for. And without a doubt, the bag that I've been reaching for the most so far in the year, hands down, has to be this Chanel Vanity. I mean, I've done a whole video on this bag, so you guys probably know all the details, but this one I've had in my collection for about 2 years now. And when I was curating the list to do this video, I realized that besides my wallet on chain from Chanel, this is the only black bag I have in my collection. So that kind of explains why I've been reaching for this the most. Number one, the color black, it goes with literally everything. And number two, it's mainly because of the fact that this can fit my camera that I'm using to film. Nowadays, every time I go out, I try to vlog for you guys. So if my bag doesn't fit my camera, I can't really bring that bag because I'll have to carry around the camera on my hand, which is very, very dangerous considering the fact that I've dropped this camera like 3 or 4 times because this is my third one of the same exact model, the Canon G7X. It hurts to think about the money I spent on this camera. And number 3, Chanel, I feel like, is one of the brands that can be very versatile. It can be dressed up and down. This is a bag that really can do both. And I feel like you can never go wrong with a black Chanel bag, whether it's a classic flap or any other like black Chanel bags. For me, I think it's really this one. It's compact, but it's not too small because it can actually fit pretty much everything I need, which is my camera, my phone, a card holder or a wallet. And it's also long enough for you to put like a concealer or any like lip products that are long, like a lip gloss. And I mentioned my phone. I have the 15 Pro Max, which is like the big one, and it still fits comfortably. So it is really the most perfect size. Also, you can't forget the fact that it has a mirror, which is so useful. The amount of times I would like check my face. Right now I have this baby hair. It has all the classic Chanel elements like the CC logo, the chain, the quilted leather, also like the bottom is so cute. And it's all the elements that I love, like a smaller CC, thinner chain. It is just really perfect. I know at first when I was buying this bag, I was kind of on the fence because of the fact that this is in lambskin, but I still think lambskin looks better. It just looks like a better quality, like true leather compared to caviar. But I do like caviar for its like durability. This could almost be like a 2-year check-in on this bag, but considering that this is in lambskin, I think it's holding up pretty nicely. I know in that video I mentioned that there was a mark on the back or something because of the chain, but since that video, the leather has puffed back up. So it's in really like perfect condition. The quilting still looks good to me. And even with my long nails, there were some instances where I thought I like completely scratched the bag. But when looking for a scratch, like I don't see anything. I know Chanel is still doing this bag, but for me, this exact combination, the gold hardware, lambskin, the small one, no top handle, like everything that you're seeing right now, this is still to me the most perfect one, which is why I feel like the cost per wear on this bag is pretty much like a negative figure at this point. I think if you're starting out your collection or you just want bags that you're gonna get a lot of wear out of, this is a bag that I would highly recommend. Even though the Vanity is like my number one, the winner when it comes to like functionality, practicality, it is not my favorite bag. It's an amazing bag, but it doesn't give me like butterflies like some of my other bags do. And one of the bags that I get really excited to wear and just happy every time I see it is this little Barbie one. This is my classic flap in this hot pink. It is double flap. I always forget the 22, 23. I did what's in my bag, so in the comments I have which one it was. I think it was like 23P. This one is definitely one of my favorite bags. And I mentioned that you can never go wrong with a black Chanel bag. This to me is what a black classic Chanel flap is to a lot of you out there. Surprisingly, this goes well with a lot of my outfits. So I never really have a hard time trying to like match this with any of my outfits. It's perfect for a pink outfit, black outfit, all cream outfit as like a pop of color. I love wearing this with like a green outfit too. It's beautiful. I love it. And the size is perfect. Pretty roomy in there. Again, one of the reasons why I've been reaching for this is because of the fact that my camera fits in here. And this one is in caviar leather and this like champagne gold hardware, which again, I think is like the most perfect combo. I know it's such a bright color, so it looks different in like so many different lighting, but in person, it is the standard like Barbie color. It's a pretty neutral, like hot pink. It's not too cool, it's not too warm. That's why it goes with pretty much everything that I like to wear. You guys saw this a lot in my New York videos. This was truly like the most perfect bag for all my like self-portrait outfits. Whether it was the light pink or the hot pink, this bag was really the most perfect bag for all those outfits. And I feel like everyone needs this kind of bag in their collection, like something that they always look forward to, something that works with their style, and that just makes them happy every time they see it. The last bag I want to mention as one of my most used ones is this Goyard Vanity. This bag is truly an oldie but a goodie, and I kind of took a break from this last year, I think, because I was carrying my Fendi Peekaboos a lot. But this bag, for some reason, just works or has been working with all the outfits that I've been wearing this year. I feel like at this point, the Goyard print is kind of almost like a neutral. It just somehow works. Oh, and I forgot to mention, with all the Chanel bags that I just mentioned, like the black Vanity and the pink Barbie one, those bags can literally be worn at any time of the day and any time of the year. There's no like seasonality to any of them, including this bag. This is perfect for the summertime. I can wear this in the winter, and not to mention the size of this bag. But I don't like to stuff this too much because it does get pretty heavy. And I have a chain right here for like the look, but also because I don't like to stretch out the handle too much. I mean, it's already kind of stretched out, which is kind of inevitable. This comes with a mirror, so it's very handy, but I like to just carry my Chanel mirrors anyways. Oh, I found it. 22p for this one. Okay, I just confirmed this once and for all. 22p, you guys. But anyways, I like to have this insert. I mean, you guys have seen this bag so much on this channel, and it's really because I wear this and carry this bag a ton. The insert is from Samorga, which I believe is a Korean brand. I love this one because especially when I have all my makeup in here, it just helps to keep everything organized. And the middle part comes off. It's a Velcro, like this, if you want to have a bit more room and not so like compartmentalized. And honestly, I should have gotten this insert like from the very beginning when I first got this bag, which was, when was it? Like 3 years ago? More than 3 years ago. I think almost 4 years ago at this point. So I would assume like the price has gone up quite a bit. Look at the bottom. It's quite dirty, I know. But it's okay. Just keep in mind that it does get dirty because the inside is all like canvas. But other than that, like I really, ooh, what do I have in here? The receipt and some Hello Kitty band-aids. Amazing. But honestly, I still love Goyard, and I think a lot of people do because I see Goyard bags literally every day now, like the tote bags everywhere. So they're starting to look like a neutral to me. This is starting to be like the LV canvas and the monogram. This really goes with a lot of my outfits as long as I don't have any like shouty logos, which I don't really have anyways. So yeah, had to mention this one. Okay, switching gears to my least worn bags, but it doesn't mean that I don't like these bags. I just haven't been reaching for them for whatever reason. First one has to be this one. This is my newest addition, the Celine Triumph bag in raffia. Quite literally the most summer bag ever, which is, I guess, like one of the reasons why I haven't really been reaching for it too much, because it's a very summer vacation, that kind of vibe. And this was on like major back order, so I didn't get this bag until, when was it? Like early July or something like that. So I haven't really had much time to wear this, and I didn't realize this until I came home with it. My camera does not fit in this bag, you guys. Oh my god. I told you that this bag has a really like rigid, like thick bone structure. So this bag, there's literally no give. I'm trying to pull this apart, like this is it. And in the store, I tried putting my camera in a regular Triumph bag, which is just like in leather, and it worked. It's much softer, but with this, like nothing. But it doesn't mean that this is a bad bag. It just doesn't work for my lifestyle when I want to vlog for you guys. But when I don't have to, this is really perfect because the iPhone 15 Pro Max fits in here, lip gloss, card holder. It fits whatever you need for like a summer vacation, because this really isn't like a bag that you're gonna have your entire life in, you know? I mean, it's not like a raffia tote bag where you can like carry to the pool or like the beach, but this is like a perfect lunch or even like evening bag. It's beautiful. It really is. And this gold chain very substantial, pretty heavy too, and the length is not adjustable, but it works as like a shoulder bag. It like hits you right here. It's a length that should work for a lot of you. I've always wanted a Celine Triumph bag, but I didn't know which color to go with or like what kind of finish until I saw this one. It's very unique. I love this humongous hardware. It is so shiny and like beautiful buttery gold. Maybe I'm a little desensitized, but this bag seems kind of low-key to me. It doesn't scream designer. I mean, yes, if you know Celine, like you know this logo, but because it's against this raffia, it's not that big of a contrast, or as big of a contrast as this logo on like a black surface, if that makes sense. So I feel like it's kind of subtle, like in a way. So yeah, I'm really happy to have this in my collection. I can't wait for next summer to wear this out more. All right, another bag that I haven't really been reaching for too much is my Kelly, but hear me out. I love this bag. I really do. I love everything about it. I think it was truly like the most perfect first bag from Hermes for me in my collection. I honestly love it more and more as time goes on, and it just looks so beautiful in the camera. The color is just exceptional. I still can't get over this color combination with the hardware. And I recently heard from someone that with Epsom leather, over time, it starts to soften a little bit. So it becomes more juicy in a way, because Epsom can look kind of flat. So I'm excited to, in a way, like put some mileage on this bag and see how the leather softens up over time. But some of the reasons why this is one of my least used bags is, first of all, I did get this bag in June. So similar to like the Celine raffia, I really didn't have much time to carry this bag. And second, because it's a Kelly in Cellier and Epsom leather, it really has that structure and it really has that proper kind of formal vibe. That's why I like to make this look as casual as possible. That's why I don't have like the twilly. I feel like the twilly on the handles really make it look very girly, very proper. So to me, when a Kelly looks like this, like all open, no rodeo, no Pegasus, no twilly, this is when it looks the most casual, or like as casual as this bag can be. And I do like to carry my bag like as a top handle, which is why I don't have the strap on, but you can definitely do that like as a, not a crossbody, but just like on your shoulder. So unless I'm going somewhere where I want to like dress up a little, this bag can sometimes feel a little too much, especially for like where I live or what my life has been like this year. And also I feel like Kellys are a bit more recognizable these days with like social media. Like a lot of people know that it's like an Hermes bag. Sometimes don't want that recognition either. And then my last reason is, I guess the only like downside of this bag, or like an issue I have with this bag, it's this closure, you guys. These little guys drive me nuts. In order for you to close this bag, you literally have to squeeze it, like pull it together, put one in and the other, press this down, and then do a full closure. Like, I can't. I literally cannot do that out on the streets. Like, no. It is so much work. I feel like I'm pulling the leather all the time. Like, I hate that feeling. I hate the process. It's a lot. When I was carrying this bag in New York and I wanted to like go out, I wanted to close this bag, I literally had to stop for like a good 2 minutes just to pull everything together and then do the closure and then leave. That's why I just leave it open. And I feel like that can also scratch the hardware as well. Maybe it's the fact that it's such a brand new bag that it needs, like the leather needs to soften up a little. I'm so used to just being able to like throw stuff into my bag like this one. I mean, this is kind of a pain too because you have to literally like unzip and all. So like this Barbie bag, it's pretty easy, you know? And I'm so used to like my Fendi Peekaboos where I can just throw stuff in. But with this, it's not that big of an opening to begin with. And you're trying not to scratch this bag like with my rings and my nails. And for you to close this bag is like another hurdle. So I only carry this bag when I know I'm going to be like sitting down at a restaurant or a place. Very easy day. I don't have much to carry in here. I don't have to like keep going in and out. At the end of the day, Hermes Kelly like speaks for itself. And this definitely wasn't a bag that I bought to wear every single day. So it works for me, but I had to throw this in this category. The last bag I want to mention is my Deauville tote from Chanel. I still love this bag, but if I'm going to the pool or the beach, I have my Goyard tote bag in the white, in the PM size. So that's kind of like my go-to, which is a reason why I haven't really been reaching for this. To be honest, I really want like a small dog. I mean, I wish my dog was even smaller so that I can just carry her in here. Like that would be the most ideal use for this bag, but sadly, she's way too long and she's a little too heavy to be just like carried around in this bag, so it doesn't really work for her. Also, because of this fabric and this really light shade, I have to like be careful where I'm carrying this bag to. I could technically use this as my travel tote, but why would I go with this one when I have the Goyard St. Louis in the GM size and the black? That is way lighter, it's much bigger, so it can fit a lot more, and I don't have to worry about like, you know, the fabric and like the bottom of the bag getting dirty. So I realized that this bag is kind of replaceable in my collection in a way. Like it doesn't have a unique purpose, if that makes sense. So for those reasons, I haven't really been reaching for this bag, sadly. But honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to like the upcoming season. I would love to wear this bag more like in a cozier way. So that's it, you guys. Those were some of the most and least used bags in my collection so far in the year. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!